If you own a local business, 2026 will kill you if you avoid this. Going online. We are in the age of digital, where everything is starting to come online. They're even getting rid of the penny. It's not an accident. It's because they want to merge everything online. And if you're not adapting with it, kind of like using AI, then you'll be missing the curve. My name is Bryce Jackson. I'm a 24-year-old CEO. And after helping multiple companies scale, I built a six-figure company with a creator with over 1 million subscribers, as well as taking a brick and mortar company from 0 to 30K per month in less than 1 year. In this video, we're not going to talk about tech skills. We're not going to talk about funnels, CRM. It's about just getting started online. And while you're not already adapting, if you've ever thought to yourself, like, I got to do something with this online thing, but just never started, well, this is the perfect video for you. I spoke with many adults who try to merge into this online world, and they always seem very overwhelmed, but they're also overqualified. And if you can just lean on the fact that you're already overqualified to talk online and to put your business online, then it will make it easier for you. Like, all you're doing is intensifying what you're doing in real life. If you have, a nail salon and you're doing 10 appointments a day, if you're a roofer and you're doing 10 roofs a week, whatever you're doing, you're just taking it and expanding it to be able to let more people know that you exist. We're not in the age of you just have to knock on a door. You can let thousands and thousands of people know that you exist with one video. You can direct hundreds and hundreds of people to click one link or call one number with the right advertisement. What if there was people who are looking to buy what you're looking to sell if they only knew you existed? What I would say for you is just start. You literally just got to make a decision of where you want to be and start doing the math from there. So I have a guy that I'm working with right now. He did around 2.2 million last year, and his goal is to get to 10 million. And he's getting around 300 site visitors every single day. And in order for us to go from 2 million to 10 million, we're just going to have to take that 300 visitors to around 3,000 visitors per day. And if we can 10x the site traffic, he was able to make $880,000 last year with just online sales. I have a strong belief in my mind that if we're able to 10x the traffic, we'll probably be able to at least, at the bare minimum, 2x the revenue, if not quadruple it, or hit the revenue goal like we're supposed to, such as 10 million. Him and his dad is a family-owned business. They've been trying to hit this 10 million goal for a while, and marketing is the way to do it. If you are able to pull 7 figures in from, talking to your network and just foot traffic and referrals, just imagine the people who would love to get helped by you that they just don't know that you exist. The alternative is they go to someone else and they either pay more to get less, or they pay less and they have to get it done again because it wasn't done correctly. So you're also saving people. If you're in the actual business of changing lives, why wouldn't you want to post yourself online? If you believe that you're the best in your space, if you're the best boxing coach, would you want someone to learn a bad technique and get knocked out if you could have prevented it? Just yesterday, I was speaking to an electrician who just did 3 million in sales last year, and he was showing me his revenue charts and telling me the most important thing, and he kept seeing my ambition about the money, and he says, of course, like, Bryce, the money is cool, but just become the best at your craft. And that's a great tip, but the tip that I gave him back was, hey, if you made 3 million without no one knowing you online, just imagine how much you could make if more people knew you existed. Being able to help people in your network and make $3 million or even 300,000 if that's where you're at. If you're at 300K right now and you're trying to get to 3 million, your 10X is sitting online. If you're at 3 million trying to get to 10, your 10X is sitting online. The revenue and the numbers doesn't change. It's just based off of clicks and people. How would life change for you in your business if you were able to 10x the amount of people that saw you every single month? In one of the business that I'm working with, we just got 100,000 views in the last month. I've gotten over 10,000 views in the last week just for this personal, channel that I'm pushing. And it doesn't always happen. It takes freaking 13 videos and 6 TikToks sometimes to equal that 10,000 10,000 views, or maybe one video can get 10,000 views. But the point is, you're letting more people know that you exist. I was just laughing about it the other day that a few of my videos got like 0, then 8 views, then 12 views. But I just seen a few of them, they bumped up to like 200 views. This is the game. Like, the biggest creators in the world started at 0. And if you're waiting to get online because you don't know where to start, or you're just putting yourself more behind the curve, you can make $10,000 per month with 200 views from your channel, like attracting it. And I just seen another video from William Brown. This is his math. He made over $17 million and then sold a company for another $17 million. So he's definitely qualified to give us some advice too. So here's some tips from that channel that I was just watching. He says basically, if you had 200 clicks, and if you had 200 views, and you take 10% or use the rule of 1%, and you just got 2 people, and you sold them a $10,000 thing, you can make $20,000 per month off of that. Let's say if it was a $5,000 thing. Your beliefs about yourself and your business is the thing that's going to stop you the most from going online and missing out on the abundance that's sitting here. Like, this creative edge isn't going to be here forever, where, of course, when we look at down 10 years from now, if you don't have your business online, then you probably don't even have a real business. Like, there's Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Cane's, every Kit Kat, every person that you see always has a social media brand, and they're big. And it's because they understand the power of influence and attention. And attention is a form of currency right now. Just like the money you have in your wallet, attention is a form of currency. You get to build something called free goodwill, your goodwill bank account. You get to help people online and give them your advice, or even give them tips to help solve problems in their real life. Just like this, if you can take one thing from this video and go implement it, or it gives you the push to at least start, and you go make a sale from online that wasn't there before, you just got the math to success for your own self. If you can do it one time, you can do it hundreds of times. Inconsistent income comes from inconsistent inputs. I passed out a flyer 6 months ago, and it made me $1,500 in revenue last week. If I was to pass out thousands and thousands of flyers, then that means that revenue would speed up further. So it's always going to be a math problem. And of course, you just got to do the math to see if it's worth it for you. I kind of just want to focus on my online business. I have 2 companies, but I think focus is everything. Of course, having multiple streams of income, people suggest. Some people say focus on one thing. I'm kind of leaning towards that. I believe that it's easier to hire people later once you have one big stream of income to help expand later, versus trying to get multiple fires started at a time. That's what it's kind of like, instead of diversifying your attention in just one fire. So yeah, don't feel like it's overwhelming. Don't feel like, it's definitely not worth it, because it is. If you could have 100x the people that you see you right now, you have 10 customers that walk into your door daily. What if you had 1,000 that saw you online and that brought you 10 more? This is the last thing that I'll leave you with. I have one of my clients, he edits for barbers, and he's been able to get the barbers around 50,000 to 100,000 views each to their channel. And what does that do for them? The last 10 to 20 customers that came in for each of them all said that they've came in from TikTok and Instagram. When I was looking for a barber, the first thing my wife did was she looked on TikTok and Instagram, and she found me somewhere to go. And I tried that spot. I didn't end up staying there, but it got me business. It's their job to keep me. But I went by the marketing. I didn't go on just Google Maps. I went on TikTok to find a barber. That should just tell you, and that was a year or 2 ago. 5 years from now, it's going to be even more demanding. You're not going to trust Google reviews. You want to see stuff. But yeah, just remember, it's levels to wealth. It's levels to business. If you want me to review your business and give you a free strategy call, just click the link in the description and join the free community. On that call, basically break down where you are, where you're trying to go, and how we can possibly help you get there. And like I just said, the call is absolutely free. Click the link in the description before it's too late, because it won't always be me. If you take too long, it'll be someone else taking the call. Other than that, remember, be wealthy.